Welcome to my channel. My name is Marleen and today's video is all about SHEIN and it's all about swimwear. SHEIN reached out to me and asked me did I fancy doing a haul for them, and you know I'm a SHEIN addict, so I wasn't going to turn them down. They have gifted me a pile of swimwear. I have even more lying on the floor, and per usual they give you a discount code. I'll leave the discount code here on the screen for you, and per usual I will put the links to everything and discount codes and more videos and everything else in the description box. So do go and check that description box out after you watch the video. But listen, with no further ado, I have a ton of swimwear to get through, so let's get into it. The first piece I picked up is this absolutely stunning one-piece suit. I fell in love with it the minute I saw it. It is a one-piece swimsuit. We do have a bit of wire down here below, and we do have a bit of a molded cup, which is kind of stuck on the inside, so I can't actually take it out. Now, I kind of missed that part when I ordered this one, which is a pity because I do have a very large chest. But obviously for someone who has a smaller chest, it's absolutely perfect. We do have adjustable straps, which you know is a must for me. I love this black band going through here, and it looks as if it's going to have great coverage. I love this swimsuit. I think it's so pretty. I got it in a size 4XL and it's on the website for $12.99. I am going to be standing very still covering myself while I try on this swimsuit, all right? Because obviously my chest does just not fit the cups on this. Now I will say, this padding that's in here is very kind of stiff and definitely give me very kind of pointy boobs. It doesn't mold to my boob. My boob is supposed to kind of fit in there. It's more like a fitted bra than anything else. Now the swimsuit itself fits me perfect. And it's absolutely gorgeous, but obviously you need a lot smaller of a chest than I have because it just doesn't work for me. My next swimsuit I'm in love with already. Just look at this color and look at these pretty flowers. How girly is this? Now, once again, we do have adjustable straps and we do have padding in the bust area, but this time there's actually a little hole so I can take the cushion out, which I'm going to do because I genuinely don't need it. Now, we do have a little peekaboo moment down here, so I hope that's going to fit my size of a chest. Again, it has a full coverage, which I really, really appreciate. But does it not just make you happy looking at it? I'm absolutely in love with it. Size 4XL and is on the website for $14.99. This one, however, fit me absolutely perfect. And this is stunning. I, of course, removed the padding, kind of the little fluffy cups that's underneath because I don't need them. But I still have enough coverage without spilling out of this. I love this swimsuit. I love this little peekaboo moment. And for someone who does not like showing off their belly, this is just a perfect start. On the back, again, we have great coverage, and the adjustable straps just mean that I can just kind of pull it to my preferred length. I love this swimsuit. It is so bloody pretty. I think I got it. That is an interesting piece that I've ordered. I'm sure it would look absolutely amazing when I get it on my body. This is a halter neck. This is the bra part that ties on the back, and then down below we have the brief part. Now it is a one piece, but this looks a right mess just standing with it in my hand. The best thing I can do is simply just pop into it, size 4XL, and it's £14. It took a minute to get this swimsuit on, but I really, really do like it. I don't know if I would be brave enough to go anywhere in it, but again, I do like it. I think it's very, very sexy. Now, the bottom half, I actually have great coverage. I'll show you the back in a minute. And then the bust part, surprisingly enough, I could actually fit this. Now, I'm probably not supposed to start playing beach volleyball in this because there will be spillage, but for lying, sunning myself on the beach, I like this. I like this. Now, the back. There ain't much on the back at all, which I'm not really sure I like. I prefer to have more full coverage on the back, but that's just me, and maybe just because I need to get out of my comfort zone, maybe. I don't know. To be honest, I rarely wear a swimsuit. But anyway, I love sharing them with you, so that's it. It's a great swimsuit, very different, but I really do like it. Another one that looks a mess on a hanger, but hopefully it'll look great when I get it on. Again, another halter neck into a deep V of a bust. Again, we do have the cushion, and then into the bottom part, which then has a tie belt on as well. As you can tell, again, it looks a big mess just kind of holding it. So again, I'm just going to jump into it. Size 4XL and £15.99. I have tried swimsuits with this deep V in the past, and I have to say it's not for me. The deep V, it's just, I just feel too naked, that's being honest with you. Maybe it's just because I'm still not 100% comfortable in my own skin. I'm working hard on it, I'm getting there, but it's a long process. I don't know. Also, again, it's halter neck, and this is quite a thick strap. So the knot on the back is quite kind of big, and it's a little bit sore. Now, coverage on the back is decent. Personally, I would rather have had it another couple of inches up, but it's okay, it's okay. And it does cover my belly and my bottom very, very well, which I really do appreciate. Now, I think this here is simply just because I have such a large chest, and that's why I'm not quite comfortable in it. But if you have a smaller chest, a swimsuit like this will be absolutely stunning on you. For many of us plus size girls, the black is still a safe zone, so I decided to pick up a black piece as well. Once again, a one piece swimsuit. We have a gorgeous V-neck, which is kind of like wrap style. We have another wrap style here on the belly, but we have a bit of mesh down here on the belly as well. I have a swimsuit that has a bit of mesh on it, and I love the fact that I'm still showing a little bit more skin, so I'm being a little bit extra sexy, but I'm still fully covered, and that's why I went for this one. Again, it looks like we have full coverage, no adjustable straps on this, so I hope that'll go well. Once again, size 4XL, and this one is £15.49. This is fantastic. It fits me perfect. It's black, it's safe, it's cute. I love it. And then we have this little belly strip here, which just makes it sexy on top. I really, really love this swimsuit, and I didn't have to worry about not having adjustable straps because it fits me perfect, and we have enough coverage on the back, which I really, really love. My next piece, however, is very, very colourful. Look at the colours of this piece. Isn't it fab? This is actually a swim dress. Once again, halter neck, which is why I'm holding in my hand. The two triangles with the cushions, which I will be removing. But this one goes into a skirt. So this one actually has a full coverage over your belly, and that's why I picked it, because it's very unusual. It does come with a little pair of briefs, which I'm not quite sure, which is up and down here. I'm not quite sure it's going to have that much coverage, but maybe this is long enough so you can maybe just mix and match it with another pair from another bikini if you have, maybe just a plain black one or something like that. It's a fun, great little set. Again, size 4XL, and this one is £16.49. This is very fun, isn't it? I love the colours of this. Now, again, it is personally way too open for me. I just don't like that. And again, the strap is quite thick, so we have a heavier knot up here. But again, it all depends on what you enjoy. Now, great coverage on this little dress, which I love, which I think is very cute. And I actually love the fact that this is a dress and not just, I don't know, I'm just a little bit more covered, especially on my bottom half, aren't I? Now, listen, the briefs, I'm just going to do like this. Now, what you see of black is my own knickers. If you, like me, have a belly and you don't particularly like showing it off, these briefs here just aren't going to cover all that much. You could give it a try and turn them around and see if that would give you better coverage on the belly, but obviously you will have less materials on the back. Next up, I picked a 3-piece set, meaning I have one more piece, but underneath we have the usual triangle little bikini, which is a halter neck and then tied on the back. We do have the little cushions in there, which I will be removing. It does come with a little pair of briefs, what is up and down. This way, I think I might have to turn them around just to make sure I have coverage enough for my belly. So don't mind showing off my backside as much. I don't know. They look very skimpy, don't they? But we'll see. However, the third piece is why I picked up this set. This is a little swim cover. It is a little mesh dress. It is mesh. You can see right through it. But I think this is a gorgeous little cover if you are on the beach. And if you want to wear a bikini, but don't feel confident enough to wear a bikini, a little dress like this can easily go into the water, no bother at all. It is, what length do we have? It looks to be like on the thighs maybe, but we do have a bit of ruching here in the front, and you can adjust this ruching yourself. You can just open the string down here in the bottom and then ruche it up yourself. Now, this is tons of stretch, which I absolutely love. Whoops, falling off here. The entire set, 3 pieces, 4XL and $17.99. This set is so adorable. Absolutely love this little cover here. I love the fact that you can still see the yellow bikini underneath, yet I am covered. Now, I'm wearing my own black knickers, so anything that you see is black, that is my usual knickers. And these little briefs, I have actually turned them around. So these are back to front. The tagger here is in the front because I would rather cover my belly than my backside. I'm okay with my backside. But as you can tell, there is still not a lot of coverage. And this belly spillage that I have here, it would just literally be spilling out. Again, turning them around, there ain't going to be that much coverage on the back side, but I thought I'm going to give this a try. It's a great little trick if you, like me, have a big belly and you want more coverage in the front rather than the back side. So I just thought I'd share that. Anyway, the bikini top, I'm not going to be moving all that much. It is the usual little triangle shape. It does have just a little tie string on the back. And again, the halter neck up here in the top. This is a gorgeous and cute little set. I love this cover up. The cover up is definitely staying in my swimwear collection because I think this is adorable. My next piece is a two-piece, and this one is once again a halter neck. We then have a more square bust line, but we do have the peekaboo moment. And then we have this band going down below the bust. On the back, it is just a band as such. Now there's no opens or closings on this. You just pull it over your head. So I'm hoping that's going to be sitting comfortable. I love the color of this one, so I really hope it fits. Bottom half is a pair of briefs, and look at these. They look like they have great coverage. I hope that they're going to be big enough to cover the belly, but I love this ruching. And then they're stripy, which I really, really love. Size 4XL, and the set is on for $13.99. I just did something very smart, but also very stupid. But do you know how this was a halter neck that was supposed to tie up here in the back? Well, I took out the string and I have wrapped it around so it now ties on here, right in between my boobies. And then I just tucked this string underneath. Now I used a safety pin to get the string back in again, pricked myself, and now I put blood all over my brand new bikini. Anyway, this is gorgeous. It is, as I say, it is a two-piece, but the way that it sits on the back, it's actually nearly as if it's a one-piece. The elastic down the bottom here is really kind of, it's snug. It's not tight, but it's snug. So I don't feel like I'm spilling out and there's any chance of me spilling out anytime soon. The briefs have a great coverage as well. I just love these briefs, and then with this ruching here in the front, just takes away from the belly. This is an absolutely stunning bikini. I think I've actually, for the first time, found a bikini I would genuinely walk on the beach or into a swimming pool with. I love this. And then I go and put blood on it. Only me. Again, I picked up a three-piece set, and this one starts off once again with a plain bikini, and this one is black. The same triangle bikini with the halter neck and tying on the back. Yeah, we do have cushions in there as well. We have the briefs, which does look like they have a lot more coverage than the yellow ones, which I really, really love. But plain and simple black bikini. But again, it's the cover that is the business here. This one, again, it is the same mesh fabric. So again, it is see-through. Because of the pattern, this one is not as see-through, but it is see-through. I love the pattern of this. Now, I'm not quite sure if you tie it one way or another. I'm going to have to try it on. But there is a little tie triangle here, but this could kind of look like the front, couldn't it? 3 pieces, 4XL, and is only $8.99. This is very cute, isn't it? Very sexy, smexy. Now, I tied it in the front. It doesn't really work when you turn it around. Didn't work for me anyway. So definitely tied in the front. I wish this had been a little bit bigger so it would kind of cover maybe my belly as well. But I don't actually mind. I think this is very, very cute. And it has a great length on the back. Very, very pretty. A cute little piece. And then underneath we have the little bikini. The briefs have a great coverage. They actually cover as if it was my knickers that I was wearing. Really, really love that. Great coverage, even going down underneath the belly and stuff. And then underneath, we just have the usual triangle bikini. There isn't much coverage in this. It's not a bikini top that I would personally wear, but I do love it when I do get them as the sets and I can mix and match everything. I picked another halter neck piece, but I actually picked this one because of this little tie that is on the belly. I'm kind of thinking those tie belts on the belly will distract from the fact that I do have a big belly. It is halter neck. We do have the V neck, and then we go into the tie bit on the back. It looks like we have decent coverage and even up the back, which I really, really appreciate. Again, we do have the cushions, which I will be removing. Size 4XL, and it's £15. Another stunning swimsuit. I'm in love with this color. Again, the very deep V, which on this one, I don't actually mind as much as I did on the other one we had earlier on. I think maybe it's because the straps are thinner. They don't pull on my neck as much. Now on the back, I would have loved a little bit more coverage, but that's just me. It fits me perfect around the belly, and then we do have that gorgeous little tie detail there. This is a very, very beautiful and very, very classy and classic swimsuit. I love this one. I don't normally go for flowers on my clothes, but when it's on my swimsuits, I actually really, really like it. Look at this, isn't it fab? Beautiful big sunflowers all over the bottom half, and then the gorgeous yellow top half. Again, we do have the V-neck, we do have the cushions, and we do have a tie belt added onto this one as well. This one has a full coverage on the backside, which I really, really appreciate. I simply just love the color of this swimsuit, size 4XL, and it's $16.99. I think I found a winner of this entire haul. I am in bloody love with this. I know this is very deep, but the fact that it's not a halter neck, it is straps. I feel far more secure in it, and I don't mind showing off the girls. I love this. The fact that it's darker around my belly as well makes me feel that little bit more comfortable, because it is the darker. It's hiding a bit more of what I don't want on display. I think this is definitely the winner for today. My last swimsuit, again, I picked it simply just because of the pattern. These teeny tiny flowers, and I love this blue color. Now, however, it does look very small, so I don't know if I can fit it. Now, this one, again, have the square neckline with the peekaboo moment. But this little thread you see here goes through the bust and then ties into a halter neck, just like on the two-piece we had earlier on. Straight into a full bottom, which looks to have good coverage. We look like we have great coverage on the back, and there is another string to kind of tie over your back to keep everything in place. I think this is just such an adorable swimsuit. I don't think I can fit it, but we'll see how it goes. Size 4XL and $15.49. This swimsuit is absolutely adorable, and it actually fits me, no problem at all. This is very, very cute, but again, we got the halter neck, and I'm kind of thinking, I wonder, could I take this strap and tie around underneath my arms instead? I'm going to try it. Very, very cute. Again, I would have loved more coverage, but I do have great coverage on the back side, and I do have great coverage on my belly, and that's the most important thing. It's just my personal preference to have my back covered as well. Let me just try and tie these strings differently. Hold on. Does this work? I actually think it does. I just took the halter neck string down and I tied it on my back instead. I like this a lot better, and now I don't have that annoying halter neck string there. Again, probably no beach volleyball in this piece, okay? Because I would have spillage. Oh my God, I'm in love with this now. This is so adorable. This is fab. Oh my God, just tie the strings differently and you'll be absolutely fine if you don't like halter neck, just like me. And that is it for today. We have made it through all the swimsuits. A huge thank you to SHEIN for reaching out to me and working with me yet again. Some fantastic pieces in there. But listen, if you made it this far and sat through the Ask Me, thank you very much, because that's how you help my channel. With all that said and done, oh, don't forget all the links and discount codes, everything, description box, all right? We'll see you in the next one. Bye.